Hey friends, hope you're having a nice day, and it's time to play some Valla at the Dragonshire. So I haven't really covered any of the newer heroes on the channel, like I don't have a Zarya video, I don't have a Valeera vid. Did I say it's time to play some Valla? I'm so sorry. It's time to play some Valeera. So yeah, I didn't really play any newer heroes on the channel, so I think it's time to do videos on them. So let's kick off with some Valeera gameplay, right? First of all, I probably should a short disclaimer. I'm not a very good stealth player because as stealth players, in general, you want to have that ability to sense the weakest link on the enemy team and just strike there whenever you get a chance to. I don't really have that. Since I haven't really played stealth heroes in any other games, or I don't really prefer playing stealth heroes even in Heroes of the Storm, I don't really have that sense in the back of my mind of okay, now is a good time to engage. Oh, this guy is overextended, let's punish them, right? I don't have that. So the way I tend to play stealth heroes, I usually kind of default to just playing the way you would play an assassin, and that's not necessarily the right calls there, sadly. But it's good enough. Sometimes it gets the job done. It's just you don't use the full potential of the heroes you play, right? So that's kind of a thing you need to consider. So let's talk about Valeera then. Let's start off about talking about her skill set and everything. First of all, you have your trait, usually as other stealth heroes, you just have the ways the permanent cloaks, as Nova, as Zeratul. If you remain kind of untouched, you will get that cloak after a relatively short duration of not being attacked or in combat, right? But as Valeera, you always have a choice of when you want to go stealth, and what's even better is for the first second after you go stealth, you actually are not revealable by anything. So it's not only good because you get you can escape certain situations, right? And obviously you won't be able to auto attack and all the good stuff like that. But it's also, I think, very good job by Blizzard designing her in such a way that every time you stealth, you always because what your trait does for you, it allows you to use a set of different, all of your basic abilities get replaced by Ambush, Cheap Shot and Garrote. So the way it works is when you go stealth mid-combat, you are always guaranteed that you have a chance to use those super efficient abilities from stealth, which is pretty damn awesome in my opinion. That's very well designed in my opinion. I think I messed up though. I'm gonna use my Sinister Strike and then stealth. They won't be able to see me. I'm gonna stun Johanna now. But oh, Lucio. The fact that Lucio gets all of his auto attacks in, the moment you get your first the moment Lucio can auto-attack, all of his auto-attacks go off, right? So the moment Lucio is in range to auto-attack you, you cannot escape the subsequent shots after the first one, sadly, and that's kind of what killed me there. But I think I played that as well as I could have, trying to escape there. And that's kind of the weakness of Valeera, right? Because the obvious comparison you would have when you think about Valeera is how good is she compared to Zeratul? How good is she compared to somebody like Samuro? And I would say that she's more of a Samuro than Zeratul, because she kind of shares the same role as Samuro, right? You want to find that one target, and you want to just stay next to them and try to kill them as fast as possible, right? That's kind of how Samuro plays. Whereas as Zeratul, you are more about setting up the team fights and finding those easy kills, right? Samuro and Valeera can't really do that. They cannot really set up a team fight at all. So they are very, very reliant on their team to do all of the heavy lifting and then getting the value after that. So that's kind of why they aren't considered as good as good of a stealth pickups as Zeratul would be. Same goes for Nova, kind of. Oh, I actually dodged all of her. She messed up, like she should have immediately attacked me. Like she just allowed me to get all of my burst into her without punishing me for it. That should never be the case. Like she misplayed that so hard. And I even almost killed her. Which is quite funny. I'm gonna disengage this because Valla will re-engage. So let's go back. So yeah, every time you use your Vanish, you actually get a set of very powerful abilities like that, which cost very little energy, by the way. That's the other aspect of Valeria. Instead of having mana, you actually have energy. And what energy allows you to do is it allows you to have... it allows you to have more consistent presence during the fight. Also, in order to do that, you kind of give up your ability to do... Like as other heroes, you can just use your abilities as long as you have lots of mana, right? You just spam them out. When you have energy, you can't do that. You need to be very careful about the usage of every single point of energy. Otherwise, you will end up having like 0 energy and like waiting for it to regenerate, right? Whereas as other heroes, you regenerate your mana outside of combat. When you have energy, you have the ability to regenerate energy mid-combat very efficiently, and you need to use that. I hope that makes sense, because it's very hard to explain how to use energy properly, right? But it's very important to do so. Okay, yeah, so let's talk about our... Oh man, that was bad. That was bad by me. I missed my Sinister Strike there. Let's talk about our just basic abilities. So first of all, we have Sinister Strike. What it does is you charge forward, and if you hit a hero, the cooldown is reduced by... reduced to 1 second, and you do damage. You do quite a bit of damage, not enough to kill anybody, but it's like 1 auto attack worth of damage, more or less. So it's important to hit heroes, and obviously reducing that cooldown definitely helps. Okay, good stuff. Kerrigan actually opted to go for the Ultralisk there, that's interesting. But yeah, so Sinister Strike is probably like your abilities that you will be using the most inside of fights. It's a clone. Inside of fights, because of its low energy cost compared to others, like Blade Fury costs 40, Sinister Strike only costs 30, and it's also gives you a bit of mobility, which obviously helps. Oh, well done team. So right there, instead of using my ambush there when I went stealth, I actually went ahead and used my stun on Lucio, because I didn't think that I would do enough damage with my ambush to kill him. Whereas the cheap shot allows my teammates to follow up. Since it was a full-on team fight, it allowed my teammates to follow up and secure that kill, which is a better choice. And that's something you need to consider all the time as Valeria. Do you go for just pure damage output, or do you actually go ahead and try to get that utility advantage for your teammates? Right, and that's why I kind of was always... Since the release of Valeria, I was very skeptical about her Q build, which is, I think, quite often. I never really saw the value of it, even though I messed up. Yeah, I didn't finish off Valla there. She vaulted into us, and that kind of threw me off, so I missed all of my follow-up abilities. So that was kind of bad. But yeah, I never really seen the potential of going for the ambush build, because like it's just more damage, right? Why would you ever cast ambush when you can cast a stun or a silence? Like, it was always like, it's just a better way to do things. But now when like playing a little bit, like playing Valeria a little bit and just seeing her a little bit more, and after some of the changes, some of the buffs to the ambush build, I can definitely see the usage of just blowing somebody up really fast instead of like that. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't go for the ambush build, right? So there is definitely value in it. There is definitely value in it, oh my god, as I was saying. Oh, she actually leaped out. Oh well. If she didn't use leap there, I would re-engage again and probably would have killed her with my abilities. So let's talk about our other abilities actually. We have Blade Flurry. And this is like the only AoE ability Valla has. Mostly you will use it either like to clear waves, mostly, or to get a little bit more DPS for bosses or whatever. Sometimes you will use it in team fights, and the unique thing about Blade Flurry is that it gives you combo point per hero hit, whereas Sinister Strike always kind of gives you one combo point no matter kind of what you do, unless you spec into some of the talents, right? But with Blade Flurry you can, like in Seer, you can open up with Ambush, get 2 combo points using Initiative, then land Sinister Strike, then use your Eviscerate, and then after that you're gonna go ahead, use Blade Flurry if you're inside the whole team fight, and you will again have 3 combo points, and you will be able to use Eviscerate again. So what Eviscerate is the finisher ability for Valla. Like you can see here, these are combo points, and every time you hit a hero with one of your abilities, you get a combo point. So Sinister Strike hits, you get 1 combo point, Blade Flurry hits, you get 1 combo point if it's only 1 hero, more combo points if it's more heroes, obviously. I don't know why she did that, that was quite funny. So you kind of, like now that I'm playing next to Kerrigan, I feel like I'm a pseudo Kerrigan with this build. That's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. Also at level 16 you have a choice between kind of 2 talents in my opinion for this tier. I would even say that there is no choice whatsoever. You always kind of want to go for Sissel T. Exposed Armor is just not as good in my opinion. Like it can be good, but it's like it's a very safe choice. It's like picking Sleight of Hand on what's her face, on Tracer, right, instead of other DPS talents. This is a very short, a very short game, by the way. Okay, maybe I will merge two games in one, because there are a lot of things I want to talk about when talking about Valla here. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge 2 videos, and we'll see how that works. Shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so let me know whether this is something you would like to watch, or whether I should just stick to 1 game per video, because it's actually really hard to compress all of your to compress everything I have to say about a hero, right? All the thoughts I have into a single like 20-minute video, 20-minute game. Like you just don't have enough time for that. So let me know whether this is something you would want to watch. And also I have this bad habit of just trailing off the conversation. Like I started off like, let's talk about the Sinister Strike, and then 30 seconds later I'm talking about level 20 talent choices without saying anything really about the Sinister Strike, you know? So I need to kind of fix that habit of mine. It's actually very bad. But yeah, what we were talking about. The exposed armor, like in my opinion, it's like a very safe choice, like, right? You just pick it up, it will always get its value. So it kind of compares to the Sleight of Hand for Tracer. Like there are better choices, but you will always get the value. So it's kind of better in that respect, in my opinion. But when playing Valla, very often people just escape from you, simply because you don't have enough energy to finish them off, and that's kind of what. That's kind of what Sissel T prevents from happening. Like the moment, the moment you don't have enough energy to kill somebody, you just pop it and oh no! I'm dead. You just pop. Oh my god, Sharon, they That was so bad. That was a very bad engage. I got really excited. I thought I would kill Tyrande there, but I think I got revealed by magic missiles, maybe? So that was kind of bad. And again, I'm trailing off. So yeah, very often people would just run away, because you don't have enough energy to cast that final Viscerate that will kill them, right? And Sissel T helps them. But Expore's armor is kind of like a more teamfight, focused teamfight oriented ability. It will get the job done, so just go for it. Like, there is no real reason to go for Sissel T unless you truly believe that your teammates just won't help you out and you have that micro ability to use it properly, right? So that's kind of where I stand in terms of that opinion. And yeah, I think I talked about the fact that Valeera, that's a Q build. I wasn't really a big fan of it, but now I'm just loving it. Also at level 13 you get the deaths from above, and it's obvious value. What? And it's obvious value because of that displacement you get, and like I can't even... Oh, thank you, Ragnaros. I can't even start telling you how important it is to have this ability to blink. I actually have enough health to maybe stick around for a little bit. I don't know why I was so afraid. Okay, just traded some damage there. That was like a very stupid trade though, like I didn't achieve anything from it, and I risked getting killed for no reason. Can we get a globe from Tessadar? Thank you, friend. So Cho'Gall is soloing bottom Terror, which he should be doing, because Cho'Gall has that ability to just solo things. So let's talk about our abilities when we go into the stealth mode though, because it's what makes Valeera super strong, and like it's kind of her... what makes her viable almost, right? So first of all, every time you go stealth, your Sinister Strike is replaced by Ambush. And what Ambush does is it does a lot of damage to a single target. It's the biggest amount of damage you can possibly have as Valeera, going for... Like, I'm just gonna go to base and just mouse over the ability so that we can see. Like here we have 228 damage. With Garrote, you get 25 damage instantly and 177 in form of poison, which is not enough to be more than Ambush. I feel like maybe... Okay. I mean, Cho'Gall is fine. Gall can actually cast his abilities while being inside the Terror, so they can get like a little bit more value. Especially after they changes to Garden of Terror, so that now you actually have to actively attack things. You can't just put your plant and disengage, right? The value of Cho'Gall Garden of Terror actually went up. That's kind of decent. Maybe we can get something done here. I think Valeera spotted me. Well, somebody definitely spotted me. The slow, too good. I'm gonna dodge Li Ming's skill shots. This is so funny. They have no idea how to catch me. This is so amazing. Like, they have no idea how to aim their skill shots. I juked them 2 times completely, and that shouldn't have happened. Like, first they aimed everything here, then they aimed everything there. Like, why? Oh no.
Careful. My plants are drawn with blood.
Oh no, Gal, run away, please. Cho'Gall, poor man. Okay, let's run away. So yeah, and it's very important as Valeera to understand how to use your trait abilities. Like, for example, you never want to use Ambush. You never want to use Ambush when you have the whole team with you and you need to like isolate one target. You always want to go for cheap shot, because that way your team can follow up and get that kill. The amount of damage that you would do with Ambush just doesn't equate to a guaranteed kill by your whole team, right? So you kind of need to be always smart. Like, it's always a decision. It's always a decision what you want to use now. Whereas,
That seemed personal.
especially after the buffs to the ambush, now it's always a decision. Previously, you would always just go for the stun. But now it's actually quite interesting to play Valeera because of that. Like, you always need to kind of min-max your abilities, and the ability to do so better kind of defines who's a good Valeera and who's a bad Valeera, you know? Oh, I see. I think our Cho... I think our Cho disconnected or something? Yeah? Yeah.
What a joyous night to have a curse.
Okay, team, let's go. Also, if you need like the crowd control, like that's kind of what makes Valeera different, almost like Zeratul, but not quite, is that she has a lot more consistent ways to shut down the whole enemy team, right? Whereas Zeratul has just one way that he can use every so often, right? You can only use your ultimate, like it's what, 2-minute cooldown, I think? I think it's a 2-minute cooldown, right? Whereas Valeera can do it consistently, like multiple times per fight. She can get a lot of utility damage done to the enemy team, which is obviously very, very important. Oh no, I wasn't actually able to dash through the zombie wall. I actually thought that Valeera can do that. Maybe it's because Sinister Strike has the ability to kill the zombies, so if you kill the zombies, then you will probably dash through the wall, right? But if the zombies stay alive while you Sinister Strike, it's just not gonna happen. It kinda makes sense. They should get the globe. Cho'Gall should get the globe, but it's fine. We got the tear. It seems like we are having a more or less decent experience here. Like, we have a very interesting team setup. Like, we have Tessadar with Cho'Gall, which is kind of decent, especially since Cho made the right decision going for Hammer of Twilight. Now Tessadar gets a lot more value from his shields in terms of healing for Cho'Gall. So that was kind of a right call in my opinion. Especially later on when he will get the ability to... Oh, very smart by Valeera not engaging me. Like, she didn't burn her engage to stun me while I was unstoppable because of the Cloak of Shadows. This is kind of annoying. Oh, they actually have 13. That was a really bad decision by me, because they had 13, so their enemy Valeera could have killed me using that using that ambush. She actually should have killed me there, but she messed up. She didn't use her Sinister Strike immediately after the engage. She just disengaged immediately because she saw that I would die. But I think Tessadar's shield saved me. Okay, now we have death from above, so that's good. Can we actually kill this thing off? I think that's enough. No reason to chase it, really. Actually, we shouldn't have even went that way. Like, there were still seeds on the map, so we should have went for the seeds instead. Oh, that actually hit me. I thought I would outrun the orb. Oh wow, good ice block by our Nazebo friend there. But you can actually blink out of the zombie while using the Death from buff, so that's cool. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to practice my Cloak of Shadows, because it just doesn't... I often activate it at the wrong times. Like, the best usage for it I found so far is when playing against Greymane. You actually deny go for the throat so hard, and it's very easy to predict too. Like, for whatever reason, all the time when I use Cloak of Shadows, Greymane just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go for the throat here. And instead of doing 700 damage, it only does 50 or like 100, which is obvious value. So let's talk about the ultimates for Valla. So first of all, Cloak of Shadows. My personal favorite, like I think that this is the only ultimate you should be almost ever picking as Valla. Like even if they don't have too much spell damage or crowd control, you will still get that value done. The only times you would pick up Smoke Bomb is... you know how Nova has level 20 talent that allows her to remain stealthed? So it kind of the same goes for Valla. Like in the scenarios where you want to deny as many auto attacks as possible and still stay kind of relevant in the team fight, like still attacking and not getting revealed, that's when you pick up Smoke Bomb. Like if they have Greymane, Illidan, if they have the whole team of those heroes and Valla and things like that, then yeah. I don't know why Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall, like they think that they are a lot tankier than they are, and that's kind of the whole problem with Cho'Gall, is that they are just as easy to kill as any other hero, but it counts for 2 deaths. So that's kind of why it's not really that great of a hero. And they are playing way too aggressive. If you can reveal, I can snipe this Valla. I was kind of expecting Tessadar there too, but to use his trait to reveal there so that I could engage the enemy Valla and maybe get some damage into her, but she has Cloak of Shadows, so sadly as Valla, lots of your damage is actually based on spell damage. Like your auto attacks only do what, 150 damage right now, whereas my Eviscerate at 3 points does 500, almost 600. So yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely see the difference there. Oh, that's good damage though. Sadly, Valla wasn't killed. Who is that? I'm looking for a good engage. Was that a good engage? Probably not. I could have also dodged the stun from Tyrael if I used my Cloak of Shadows. So that was a screw up on my part too. I can actually kill her. I got revealed by spiders, I think. Not spiders, but the frogs. Yeah, the toads actually hit me there and that revealed me, so I wasn't able to blink to... And it happened really fast. Like I got revealed immediately as I was trying to use my Death from Above to jump and kill their Liming and their Nazebo. I probably should have played that safer and went this way. Like I should have let Cho'Gall stay there and tried to flank. That would have been definitely a better decision. By the way, that's a correct timing by Gall. You want to start channeling the Terror. Like if you want to get the Terror like in the very last second, the moment the timer hits 4 seconds, that's when you start channeling. Oh no, I actually got polymorphed. I don't know why this Tero is playing so aggressively, I want to say. Like he just stood there and took all of the damage for no reason. Like he could have been at 70% health right now, but he was getting the tower, and that's definitely not good enough, I would say. Can we get this Nazebo though? I don't see. Oh no, the zombies! Get out of here. I don't like the zombies. No, my beautiful terror has fallen. Oh, that speed boost. That speed boost is actually really damn annoying. Okay, so I was able to maybe escape this. I mean, as much as this... Okay, whatever. I think we had that fight, like, I think we could have fought that, actually. Even though they were level 20 and ahead of us, I feel like we had better positioning and everything. The only problem that we kind of faced there is that our Tesseract was in the middle, soaking XP, which is kind of a correct choice, but I would have kind of preferred him to stay there and fight with us. I don't know why I'm so focused on clearing this mercenary camp. I just went completely silent there. It was kind of weird. I don't know. So yeah, in quick matches, I don't know. I don't see really the value. As much as everyone is kind of complaining about Valla being overpowered in quick matches, I don't see it at all. Like you are alone out there doing. Like, it's the same as saying that Tracer is overpowered in quick matches, and to some point she is, because she is really good at stomping teams that aren't coordinated, just as Valla is, but people kind of forget that your team is also uncoordinated, so as much as as much as it's easy to kill the enemy team that's not coordinated, it's just as easy to kill for your team to get killed there, right? I wish Tesseract would shield me, you know? That would be helpful. He can't kill me now, that's cool. Can we? Okay. We can re-engage in 2 seconds. So also the reasoning why you go Vigor instead of subtlety is because Vigor allows you to reinitiate mid combat, whereas with the subtlety you will always want to, yeah, like you just can't do that, right? You always want to stealth, then go for 4 seconds stealth, and only then you engage, right? But with Vigor you can just pop your trait mid-fight and then immediately jump onto somebody and get that extra damage done. They are baiting me here, but I'm smart enough not to fall for that. At least I hope so. Maybe. Okay, there we go. I didn't die. That's a huge achievement. Wait, those gargantuans are actually really damn annoying. Will he use his abilities there to stun me? Not to stun me, but to do that AoE. Okay, good. Kills a gargantuan. Why don't I don't know what was that. That was a weird choice. So yeah, the basic combo, like the combo for Valla. Seriously? He should have been dead. He should have been so dead there. Oh my god. He survived! Nazeebo somehow survived through that. That is so not fair. Why did... Oh, Cho'Gall, don't do that. He used Molten Block aggressively, but it's a... it's literally a defensive ability. Oh well. Lol. No, you won't kill him. Tesseract doesn't have the auto attack damage to kill anything now. That's so funny to see. Like, he did like 5 auto attacks probably into Tyrael's there and wasn't even close to killing him. So yeah, your basic rotation kind of for... Oh, why did we... How did they reveal me again? That is so annoying. How did I get revealed there? That's actually I don't understand at all. I was trying to get the ambush, like to jump in with death from above, and somehow got revealed in the middle of the process. I didn't see any of the skill shots coming my way. Let's talk about the combo. The combo you want to be doing with this build. Finally! So, you go stealth, you open up with your Q, then you immediately go Sinister Strike, and then you immediately go Eviscerate. Now they are vulnerable, and then you continue Sinister Striking them and doing your just Sinister Strike, Eviscerate, and then the moment you have vanished again you vanish and go for Death from Above for ambush. Like, I didn't really show it on the minion that well, because you can't really do that. Sinister Strike doesn't reset versus... it only resets when you hit heroes, so obviously I can't really do that when I'm hitting minions there. But that's kind of what you want to be doing. Like, in a perfect scenario when nobody is distracting you or anything, you find that single targets that you can kill, you just go for this combo and you can kill them in like less than a second. Okay, we got a double kill, that's nice. Did he actually stun her? Well, that was well played, good job team, well done. That was something that we actually needed that. Now we need to clear the mercenaries and we need to get the seeds. I think Cho'Gall should go for the seeds. Oh, the slow. Let's actually dispel it. Can we chase him? Yeah, we can. We have our deaths from above. There we go. Oh, very well done by Tyrael. That split-second decision, instead of blowing me up, he used his trade to clear a wave and get the XP for his team, instead of trying to kill me, which wouldn't have happened in the first place. Very well done by him. Very, very smart played. Tessadar should be shielding the core. I don't know what Tessadar was doing there. Like, there were no shields on the core at all. It was so weird. Now they have the opportunity to just end the game whenever they want to. And I have no idea where is our Cho'Gall doing. Like, we didn't get the bottom seeds, and I have no idea what was going on in this game. Like, it seems our team is just doing nothing. And yeah, obviously when you have the Cold Blood, which is probably the best talent, level 20, because it amplifies your damage to insane amounts, like they eviscerate damage to insane amounts. And since you can just... Cho'Gall, what are you doing? Why is he doing the... I don't know why they are doing the camp when there is this Garden Terror here that they can solo. And the camp will just get cleared by Nazeebo or whatever. That is so weird to me. Such a weird decision. Oh, look at that sick damage though. I did use my Cloak of Shadows though, so I can't use it to prevent the damage from the judgment from Tyrael, so I should be kind of careful. Also, when checking bushes as stealth heroes, instead of clicking onto the bush, hold your mouse button down. That way you remove the possibility that the moment you reveal something, you will try to hit them. And that's obviously very, very helpful when you don't reveal yourself into the whole enemy team, like when you're trying to scout. So that's kind of a very small thing, but it's very important. Like, I killed myself so many times when playing like heroes like Nova, like Zeratul, when I was trying to scout, and I misclicked a little bit and I revealed myself, and then the whole enemy team kind of collapsed on me. Oh my god, I'm actually not stealth there. Will it be the end of the game because I was too late? We need to kill the catapult. Kill the catapult team. Nope. Okay, I think I messed up because I didn't go stealth in the bush. When I entered the bush, I didn't disappear from the map. Somehow the minion still retains the vision of me. I wasn't able to back in time. Also, I don't think it would have mattered anyway. Like, if I backed... Maybe if I cleared the catapult super fast, maybe that would have made a difference, but I don't think so. Well, I mean, that's kind of what you get when playing Valyrian quick matches. Like, if your team isn't willing to do any smart choices, like... I don't know, that kind of felt weird. Like, we were always either fighting or we were doing almost nothing. But this is a quick match for you guys, so not really much you can expect from it, right? So yeah, let me know if this is like this longer videos where I kind of start rambling to the end of them instead of saying anything useful because I kind of run out of things what to say. If this is a better format than just playing one game per match and trying to compress as much stuff that I can into like one shorter video. So yeah, let me know if this is something, if this was like entertaining or whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, like let me know, like I would love to hear your feedback in the comments, and see you next time.